segment. You ready to get into it, Brandon?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Not at all, but let's just make a pause on that though, just for the sake of we understand that, but let's understand that. So what Lauren is saying, and it's very important.
Correct, fair use, but they go tag our video anyway for copyright. Anyway.
Which I don't understand, but go ahead.
I know other people run a whole hour video,
right, and it's fine.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to come back here, edit the video, gonna look crazy to make it not copyright, but hopefully it's not. It's power and words, fair use. This is for educational purposes only, and we are going to start it over.
Not at all.
But let's just make a pause on that though, just for the sake of we understand that, but let's kind of expand that. So what Lauren is saying, and it's very important, is that oftentimes men like to be the good guy, right? Can we just acknowledge that men, despite their behaviors and choices and the way they oftentimes show up in the world, it's like a man will keep a girlfriend, have 15 million side chicks, because why? He don't want to be the bad guy and break up with his girlfriend. That's the kind of stuff men tend to do, right? And spoiler alert, it does not get better as they age. Anyway, so I believe that men mean well when they say they're looking for their Michelle Obama, when they say they're looking for the Beyonce to their Jay-Z, but they're lying.
Would you agree they can't handle that ego-wise as well?
I'm not going to go in that direction. What I am going to...
Not at all, but
let's just make a pause on that though, just for the sake of
All right, Brandon, did you hear that statement?
Yeah, she made a lot of statements that I don't agree with. But have you?
How about this statement? Let's focus on this one. She said, "Men want to be the good guy, despite their behavior. Man will have a girlfriend and many side chicks.
That's not true. That's not.
That's
true.
what she yes.
But she tried to slide that in there and make it a fact, and then say this was going on. The guy having many side chicks. It's only gonna get worse when they get older. That's not true.
No. She said it's gonna say the same when they get older.
But then she said, what she say? Side note or something like that. It's only gonna get worse when they get older. She said something like that, but she didn't say it was gonna get better. They're gonna stop doing it though.
See, the problem is she put in all men into a box.
Yeah, and you can't do that.
Let me ask you a question, and you better answer it right.
Okay.
Or our damn podcast is over.
Okay, go ahead.
Brandon, you ever cheated on your wife?
No, I haven't.
Not per evidence.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You can even ask me, do I have a side chick? I don't have a side chick. I don't have multiple sides. Like, just because something happened to her, she feel like, shoot, that's what all black men doing. That's like if a Chinese man beat me up and next year another Chinese man beat me up. I get on a broadcast and be like, look, guys, it's Chinese people out here. They'll beat you up. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. I can't.
Now, in that scenario, you can't.
No, you can't.
They only 5% of the population.
No, but that's not
what's the average of two? You get attacked by two of them. Huh?
That's fair, but still, I can't warn other people and say, look, if you're dealing with Chinese people, they're gonna beat you up. I can't say that, or I should say, caring people. They're not going. I can't generalize all of them and say just because that happened to me, that's what's gonna happen to you.
Correct, ladies and gentlemen. All men do not cheat. All men do not have girlfriends. All men do not have side pieces.
Right.
The majority of men do not have sex at all. All right. And that's the truth.
That's true.
But you got to be a man to understand that.
Right.
See,
that is correct.
Women don't see those guys because they ain't checking for them.
Right. And that's what I want to get to. Like, I think the women have to, and it's going to be tough because women should get what they want. They feel like this. They should get the perfect guy. She should check all the boxes. The guy you want, he might not be the guy you need. And that's what you got to break out of. You may want the bad guy because something in you is telling you that this is what I want. This is what's, making me excited and all that kind of stuff. But it might be doing it for the wrong reasons.
Correct.
The safe guy, he may be boring. You may not have to fix stuff on him. And some people like fixing stuff that's wrong with men or trying to fix stuff that's wrong with men. And you're not going to be able to do it. Because the man don't care. He's doing what he want to do.
Correct. You cannot build up a person. You cannot build a man. You cannot improve a man. If you think you've done that, you're wrong.
No, they think they have.
You can inspire a man. Like if I'm like, man, that girl is so good. I got to do better for myself. Mm-hmm. You can inspire a man, but you can't build him up.
But you know what some women will say too, like they'll be in a relationship and they'll be like, I got him ready for the next woman. He's not ready for me, but when we break up, he'll be perfect for the next woman. They like to say that. So they feel like sometimes they build him up for the next relationship.
And guys will say the same thing. I got that pussy right for the next man.
So is that true?
I got to go into the deal. You know, you don't have to deal with that pooch, which ain't nothing wrong with it. You know,
right? There's nothing wrong with it at all.
We got her shave it above her lip now. You know, I got it right for the next man. We can say the same thing, Brandon.
But let me ask you a question. This is way off topic. This is a personal thing. Just because I tell my wife I don't want no woman with no completely flat stomach or no abs and all that stuff. I just don't want that no more. Like it's just not appealing to me. What about
Brandon, you got a small woman. What is you talking about?
But I'm just saying a flat stomach with abs because I think a lot of women like to work out and they want a flat stomach. Like you don't necessarily have to have a flat stomach for me. How do you feel about that?
All right. If you watch our last episode, we talked about finesse 2 times. And we were saying those women are like thick,
right? Mm.
But a lot of guys, with your eyes are closed and the lights are off, you may like that.
Yeah, right. You will like that, right?
Yeah, right. You may like that. I don't know what the reason. Right. Well, I know what the reason because it means they can carry a child better.
Well, that's one. And just soft, and like I say, it's nothing wrong with being soft and being not perfect or being not what people see online as perfect. It's okay. Be yourself. That's all I'm trying to say.
Correct. Long as you're healthy, and usually obese is not healthy. Right. So if your BMI is extremely high, that's usually not healthy. Right. So as long as you are healthy at the same time, guys may like stuff to rub on. We like to rub on. What you want to rub on, Brandon? Something soft or a rock?
Something soft.
There you go. And there you go. You know, feel like you ain't gonna hurt a person when you lean up on them.
All right. So we did debunk one of the things she said. She said all guys in a relationship, they're going to have multiple side chicks. That's not true.
And they bring a whole lot of mess. And it does not change as they get older.
Right.
So women, ladies, do not listen to what she just said. She's projecting negatives. They like to, what they call when they use their words to create stuff.
Manifest?
They like to manifest stuff. In this interview, if you watch the whole time, she's a manifester.
Yeah.
So she is manifesting guys to cheat on her.
Right. Or just making that like that's our normal. No, that may be what you think a normal is just because you got cheated on, but no. And before we go to the next thing, do you watch the video? Do you think that's somebody that you will want to date the way she talked to that young lady?
Hell no.
Yeah, so if somebody's dating you and they hate you, everything you say, you got an attitude and this and that, and you firing back, they might cheat on you. They really might because they're unhappy. But go ahead.
In video number 3, I got a note. She hate man. This woman hates man.
Right.
But she didn't say it yet. We just showing clips. But you need to watch the whole thing. You ready for the next one?
Oh, so boring. It's so boring. I wish I had a coloring book that speaks. What is this? Oh my gosh! Coloring book of black icons. Viola Davis. Ooh, this is cool. Stanley is a super talented basketball coach and former player. Okay, look at some good people. Wow! It's Michael Jackson! Does this look like Michael Jackson? Order your coloring book of black icons today.
Introducing the Coloring Book of Black Icons, a vivid coloring book celebrating famous African-American figures, from Simone Biles to Michael Jackson. Ignite your child's imagination from learning about inspiring leaders in history. Each page is a journey through courage, creativity, and change. Let's color the story that shaped the world.